a long time and slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him.
The Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve, player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do double play with the best of them.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Here this evening.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And it's a swing and a miss to get us started here, and that's how Game 7 will get underway.
First pitch, 7:08.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Greinke is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty B, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Max Scherzer gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Fastball just inside. In there, 1-1.
That's a real good job. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. Throwing to second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
The second baseman.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Ball and a strike. Altuve is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Springer leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that
Batting
pitch in
third,
strikeout situations these days.
hitter,
What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Michael Brantley. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Ball one.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. One out and a runner on second base. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And with two away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. At the plate, Alex Bregman. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the first
maybe
baseman.
we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning. And he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Looking to minimize the damage here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. First and second. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line towards center field. Robles is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. Houston leads this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Juan Soto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder, one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Bregman over to his right. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Popped up. Rendon has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
So striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. One and one to Chirinos. Bases are empty. 1 man out. strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Lifted into center field. Robles waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Standing in, Yan Gomes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Gomes, only one of a handful of pro ball players from Brazil. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. A ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will get all the way to the wall now. No one can make a play, and the first Nationals hit is going to be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
So striding in, Victor Robles, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. Robles takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Trey Turner. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He flied out leading off the ball game. 0-1. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run
The
shot,
right
but
fielder,
that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now is Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 2 and the Astros 1. Here's George Springer. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Robles, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. And the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Robles is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. On that one as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in, Anthony Rendon.
Leading
As
off
we
with the
begin the
Nationals,
top of the fourth.
the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer to the track. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
Now batting.
Well, we just witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with show track. Had to go a long way, 115 feet according to the data, and of course the route was top notch as well. Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 from Greinke. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. In there, strike one. Kendrick, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to
have a
little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Second, taken there by Cabrera. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
The batter, number 44.
Ready for another chance. Number 44 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Scherzer gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Stepping into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 now. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. 7th and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. And now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Again, another foul ball. Bregman is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yan Gomes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the story pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right
number
there.
28.
He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two and 0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swung on and missed 3 and 2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
So digging in now, Josh Reddick. Fly down in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's in there for a strike. Chirinos at second. Reddick on at first with 2 down. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail it here 2-1. Victor Robles digging in now, and he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at bat.
I got to be honest, that was certainly fun to watch. There's only a few moments in baseball that can be as exciting as an inside the park home run.
First pitch coming. Here it is, and it's fouled away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Popped high in the air. Bregman is there. He's got it one away.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there. Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball, slap it the other way for a single.
Adam Eaton.
In now, Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's a called strike at the letters. So that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. From the stretch. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And he struck him out. His 7th for the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll get things started here in the second half
the
of the 6th.
designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there. That came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Behind 0-2 now. In the air out to center field. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, but called a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Our score remains 2-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Juan Soto. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Line hard toward right center. And Kendrick has a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Cabrera.
Striding in as Dribble Cabrera. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Squeeze attempt misses. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Bregman is over to take a look at it. Now another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him.
Pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball.
The first baseman.
Every hitter thinks that hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some run score for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-1. Ready now, number 44. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball one. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout
Now
will be
batting,
scored,
shortstop,
looking or swinging.
Carlos.
He tried to check his swing,
Correa.
but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Softly hit out to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Standing in, Robinson Chirinos, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of this series, and the Astros are back in business. It's now a 4-2 game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick.
Reddick.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way. Softly hit to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Nationals 4 and the Astros 2. Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another.
Digging in once again, Trey Turner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Here's a swing, high drive, left field, out of here. Trey Turner with a solo shot. His first homer here in the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit down the third base line. Oh, 1, here it comes. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, and the lead is now 7-2. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Now
just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Standing in now, Juan Soto. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Howie Kendrick.
Striding forward now is the DH, Howie Kendrick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Three runs already home here. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look. You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Lifted into center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Nationals on top, 7-2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer.
Leading
he leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. 7 solid innings for him in this one, as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Wander Suero comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Stepping in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Turner is under it, no problem. One away.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
And a fastball just misses for ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Ball and 2 strikes now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, Dero. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The batter, number 44.
In now, number 44. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Bregman over at second. Gurriel is over at first with 1 away. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Yeah, with 2
now
outs,
batting,
the pitcher was
catcher,
mentally in the dugout
Robinson.
already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Your
Fernando
attention,
Rodney
please.
answers the
Now
call to pitch here in a big
Washington.
spot. He inherits
Number
a bases-loaded
56.
jam, but needs just
Fernando
1 out to get out of it.
Rodney.
Robinson Chirinos will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. Washington leads this one 7-4. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Chirinos over to his left. 1 down.
Now
every
batting,
pitcher
catcher,
loves to get quick outs,
Young.
right? How about that?
Young.
1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Ball
2-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Three and 1 to Yan Gomes.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Stepping up now, Victor Robles. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Ladies
Sean
and gentlemen,
Doolittle comes
your
out of the
attention,
bullpen
please.
to shut things down
Now
here in the
pitching
ninth.
for Washington, number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Reddick. 0-for-2 on
Leading
his line
up
thus
for the
far.
Astros,
Not impossible,
the right
but
fielder,
highly improbable. Even when you're at home to
Reddick.
score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
He'll start ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. Looped out toward third. And he's set down, 1 away.
the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Eaton is after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Seven to 4 is the final score in tonight's game. Washington get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Max Scherzer earns the victory on the mound. Zach Greinke allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasquez.